Hey everybody, it's Mike Frieder here with On-Call Compliance Solutions, and I'm back with another compliance tip of the week. This week we're talking about CMMC Control IR.L2-3.6.1. Establish an operational incident handling capability for organizational systems that includes preparation, detection, analysis, containment, recovery, and user response activities. So hey, if you're a defense contractor who's feeling overwhelmed, tired, and alone, trying to understand all this CMMC, DFARS, and NIST SP 800-171 compliance stuff on top of an already colossal workload, well, I've got great news for you. You found your home here at On-Call Compliance Solutions, where we can help you transform into your company's on-call compliance hero. Let's jump into it. So, what is this control really all about? Well, my good friends, in the Marines, they say the worst time to start planning a good defense is when the bullets are flying at your head. Yes, this control is all about being prepared, having a written and practiced plan in place so your entire team knows exactly what to do when an attack happens. Now, this control also requires you to essentially have a written incident response plan, okay? So there's a big hint right there about how to solve for it that will have several key steps included in it. The idea is that if you know how to respond, the response will be faster, more effective, and there is a chance at actually limiting damage and having a much faster recovery from the incident. So let's dive into what the assessors are looking for on this one and how we can make them happy. So I will warn you, this one has got several different assessment points. There's probably about 7 or 8 of them. We'll dive into the first one here. Determine if an operational incident handling capability is established. So do you have the capability to respond? If I was going to answer this, we might have a simple answer in the plan, say something like implemented, see the incident response policy and incident response form. Note that there's 2 parts of the capability. There's how are you going to sort of identify that there was an issue, and then how are you going to resolve it, and then what's the procedure for all of that. So this is another one of those controls where they're assessing on a bunch of different points, and surprise, surprise, it's not so much the answer in the system security plan that they're looking for, it's going to be the backup documentation, which is why there's so many assessment points. So assessment point number 2, determine if the operational incident handling capability includes preparation. So implemented, see incident response policy and incident response form. Again, they're going to look and see how are you preparing for an incident to happen. Now, as we go through these assessment points, what you'll sort of begin to realize is they're basically outlining the parts and portions of an incident response plan. So the cool thing is if you don't have one, these assessment points will help you to write one. So third assessment point, determine if the operational incident handling capability includes detection. So in your plan, do you have a mechanism for detection? Implemented, see incident response policy and incident response form. Next, determine if the operational incident handling capability includes analysis. So again, in your incident response, you need to have mechanisms in place or steps in place to be able to actually analyze what's going on with that incident to determine what the right next move is. So again, steps in the plan, if you will. So next we have determine if the operational incident handling capability includes containment. So do we have some methodology for containing the incident and obviously limiting the damage? Again, all of these answers will kind of be the same, that we're going to say, hey, go look at our documentation. In other words, the incident response policy, incident response plan, however you want to phrase it, and then of course the incident response form. Now, determine if the operational incident handling capability includes recovery. This is implemented, see incident response policy and incident response form. Again, the idea here is, do you have steps in your plan for how to recover from an incident? Final assessment point, determine if the operational incident handling capability includes user response activities. So, what are your users supposed to do? And specifically, how are your users supposed to respond in every step? Again, go back to documentation, look at your incident response plans, and also the incident response forms that people are filling out when they're filing for an incident, and determine exactly how effective those are, and specifically what the user responses should be. And if those are there, you should be good to go. But if they're not, because you don't have any of these policies, or if you're like so many defense contractors out there who are just looking at this whole thing going, oh my goodness, I'm throwing my hands up in the air, I don't know what to do, I'm going to go have a beer, then hey, the good news is, here at On-Call, we work with defense contractors just like you who have had this DFARS, NIST, ITAR, and CMMC compliance stuff dropped in their laps like a seagull on a sunny day. And we teach you how to level up and be a proper on-call compliance hero for your company, eliminating gaps, gray areas, and getting this solved, all while showing you how to leverage compliance as your secret weapon to land more defense work with higher profit margins. Now, that's what becoming an on-call compliance hero can do for you. If you're looking for more content or more help, our compliance experts are always on call for you. You can visit cmmccompliancesecrets.com or check out the bio below for links to get help right now. If you love the content we're putting out here for you, help us out with a big thumbs up on that like button. And of course, you know what to do. Smash that subscribe button, because you know what? They're constantly changing things. I just saw the other day they brought out NIST SP 800-171 revision 3. And again, this stuff changes all the time. So mash that subscribe button. And until the next compliance tip, my friends, stay safe and secure out there. Hit us in the comments below to let us know what you'd like to know more about when it comes to information security and compliance. I'll see you on the next one.